Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of February 13th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's get into your reading this week and see what is coming in for you. A lot of change, I would say, this week. Definitely a lot of change. And some other interesting stuff as well. So let's take a look and see. Yeah, you start off with the Four of Spades. Not a bad card, actually. Very good card. Represents recovery and things recovering in your life, making improvements. Some old school readers would call this card building comfort, and so represents you making your life more comfortable to you for whatever that means. So it's kind of general, but that means something different to all of you. So a lot of you could be working on building comfort in your lives. Making things more comfortable, and we do have a lot of change cards here in general as well, so there could be a lot of changes. Next, you have the Eight of Clubs. Eight of Clubs can be a card of confusion. However, it's a card of a really strong intuition. It's a card of being really intuitive this week and knowing exactly what you need to do to get what you want. So trust your intuition this week. And also, sometimes with this card, I always say, pick what's hard with this card. This card, sometimes you'll be presented with like two job offers. One will be like something you've never done before, it'll be harder and all that other stuff, and then maybe one will be a lot easier. And the problem is that with this card, usually you're getting paid the same. Like the offer from two different jobs will be exactly the same. But with this card, pick what is hard, because this card says the harder path, the one that makes you grow, the one that makes you learn, is going to make you more money in a job sense. Or, maybe you have a choice between, dating someone you've already dated before or dating someone new. Of course, it's always easier to date someone you've dated before. This card says pick what is hard, date the new person, create a new relationship. You'll grow a lot more from it. Next, you have the Four of Clubs. A couple signs have had this card this week, and it does represent very stable thoughts and thoughts that are aligned with the truth. So I actually think that like a lot of you are going to be having really good thoughts this week, and also kind of being on a good path as well. It's not necessarily a path card like a 6, but I think with the stable thoughts, I think it is does say that you are going down a good path here. Also, it is a good card for double checking everything you do this week as well. It's kind of like a Mercury retrograde card. I know that we're not in the Mercury retrograde, but it's a card that represents that type of energy, so definitely double check everything. Next, you have the Seven of Spades, card of separation. Some of you could be going through a separation. It would already have happened. It wouldn't be a surprise. And it's also a card of letting go of your fears. It's a card that represents internal fears that do not exist, so let that stuff go. Next, you have the Death card. I'm also going to pull this Ten of Spades at the end. Both cards just simply represent transformation, and these are very positive transformations. Changing your mind, leaving things you no longer need behind in the past, and seeing much more positive changes. With the Ten of Spades there, you could be thinking a lot about disappointments, though. You could be thinking about past hurts and, all these other things. I would say that's the difference between the Ten of Spades and the Death card. The Ten of Spades brings along with it thoughts of past pains, I would say, maybe. And so you might be dealing with some past difficulties. I wouldn't even say you're dealing with it. You're probably just thinking about it. And, but the good news is you're transforming past it. And you end with a great card, the Queen of Clubs, card of authority and becoming an authority. So a lot of you could be working towards authority type positions at work, trying to get new positions at work. Also, if you're in business, you could be focused a lot on the future with this card, looking into the future and trying to kind of project yourself there and, figure out ways to start your business or ways to grow your business. Also a great card for signing contracts as well. So very interesting. Looks like a very interesting week. I would say a lot of good stuff. It might actually be there might not be a lot going on for you this week. It might just mostly be like a change week where you start to see a bunch of changes happen. So that can be exciting too. So I wouldn't, but it looks good. Even though some people always ask me, aren't spades cards bad? And I always say no, they're and you don't even have any of the challenging ones. So looks good, and thank you for watching.